Hello, my name is Sam Feltham and welcome to episode 14 of Smash It Out TV, where today I'm going to be asking the general public at Spitalfields Market, does food labelling actually change your mind? And I'll be shouting, I am unstoppable there in Unstoppable Sam, so make sure that you stay tuned right until the end for that. But before all of that, I've got 60 second science where I'm given 60 seconds to simply explain a health and fitness concept. And today's subject is how sugar makes you fat. So let's put 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So we've all been told that we should all reduce our fat intake and increase our carbohydrate intake, which is sugar, to lose weight. Yet obesity statistics are through the roof. So what gives? Well, it is that pesky sugar and carbohydrates that have been secretly storing fat for years and not fat at all, minus hydrogenated or man-made fat. So here's the breakdown of how it works. You start eating what you've been told are healthy things to eat, such as bread, pasta, sports drinks, so on and so forth. You secrete insulin to deal with the sugar. Those digested carbs enter your bloodstream as glucose. You secrete more insulin to deal with the rise in your blood sugar levels, which promotes fatty acids to flow into fat cells and stays there. So in conclusion, where insulin levels go up, we store fat. When insulin levels fall, we use fat for fuel. So I'm not saying to never eat carbohydrates or sugar ever again, but what you need to be conscious of is that too much makes you fat, not fat from natural food itself. So my recommendation is for us all to eat a little less carbohydrates to get slim. I think I went a little bit over there, but the consensus is that we really need to try and reduce our carbohydrate intake, or at least be conscious of the fact that carbohydrates can make you put on weight. So let's head on over to Spitalfields Market, where I'm asking people, does food labelling actually change your mind? Alright, so I'm here at Spitalfields Market, where today I'm going to be asking the general public, does food labelling actually change your mind? As I'm always interested to see if these little things that the government put in place, policies and things like that, actually do change behaviours. So let's go see what people say. Alright, so I'm here with, sorry, what's your name?
Sally Thompson.
Sally Thompson, perfect. So I'm here with Janice, so I'm here with Paul, and we're asking people today, does food labelling actually change your mind in terms of what you eat and what you put into your body? So what are your first initial thoughts?
I do read the ingredients.
Yeah.
I definitely do read the ingredients, and it does make a difference.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
I sort of look for the healthy options, and
okay.
I look to see if something looks healthier. Might not be, but that's
Yeah,
what I look at.
exactly.
Yes.
For me, yes, it does.
Yeah.
When I go shopping, I always look at the labels on anything I buy in terms of calories, in terms of salt, plus anything else.
I think sometimes I worry that stuff is made to look healthy when it's not.
It's important to me that I am eating the right food in conjunction with the exercise that I do.
And what is it on food labelling that you're looking for to make that decision to say that is healthy, that's what I want to put into my body?
Maybe colours.
Colouring, artificial flavours.
Flavours, yes.
I look out for energy drinks, that kind of things that look like they're supposed to be healthy, and when you look at the ingredients, they're really just sugar.
So what is it on sports drinks then that sort of changes your mind? Okay, that one's healthy, that one isn't.
I think if they've got electrolytes, vitamins, that kind of thing, I would probably be more likely to buy it. If it's just sugar and water, then I'm much less likely to buy it.
Do you have a family yourself?
Yes, I do.
So so you obviously you want to feed your kids good things.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We found this today, a well-known cereal. And it says here, big family pack.
Yeah.
So it would be for a family, and it's hitting home the fact that it's got vitamin D in it.
Yeah.
It's got iron and whole grain. Would you consider those three things healthy?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. It says that it's whole grain.
Okay.
So is that healthy?
I would have said so, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Is it healthy in this cereal?
I would say it doesn't look like it is because it looks like it's for children, and children things usually are not healthy.
The vitamin D is quite important, especially as we haven't got too much sun in here. So we do need vitamin D.
Absolutely.
And the iron because people are not eating as much meat, probably that's quite important. So to see those three things is quite
So
balanced.
you would consider this healthy for a family? The cereal, what do you think?
I think it's the chocolatey hoops that's beginning to bug me.
That's the problem, right?
Yes.
What's putting me off is the chocolatey element. You know,
Yeah.
I think anything, you know, with added, you know, chocolate or anything sweetness like that, I don't think it, you know, despite what they put on the packet, I don't think it's as healthy as they say it is.
These two vitamins and minerals right here would actually be fortified, so they'd be put into it. So it's not natural to this food to actually be in there. So it's actually sort of like it's a denatured vitamin and mineral than coming from an actual natural source. So it's actually it's pretty pointless having those in there, to be honest.
Exactly,
And then with the sugar and things on top of that, not exactly what I'd consider healthy.
No.
But a lot of families would look at this and think, okay, at least I'm getting that for my child. Then I want you to see the back. So obviously they try and hit home that, you know, you're going to be strong, it says here, you're going to be alert, and you're going to have energy on this cereal. Do you think that you're going to have those three things on this cereal?
I think that would make me sceptical more than anything else. See those things together.
Because I mean, today we do face quite a epidemic with childhood obesity, and it's my opinion that I think, you know, this is a driving force of that. Like rubbish cereals like this. I run a non-profit called Double 5 a Day.
Okay.
And we've got these stickers on the website. What would you say if there's stickers like that were on sweet packets and things like this?
I think it's an interesting one. I think when you compare it to the likes of cigarettes, when you see big statements like that on cigarettes, you know, that does, you know, it's a strong statement there, and it does hit it home. So yes, I mean, something on that which was on there would be very standoutish.
I think that's important. I think it really. I mean, I am actually an eating disorders counsellor. So I do a lot, and that was really quite scary.
I think that could be a good idea, like cigarette warnings. I think that could be a really good idea.
Do you think it's getting to a point where we should try and sort of have an intervention like this, where
maybe not that big, but something like that.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure I would totally agree with it. Maybe it could be worded in a slightly different way. Obesity, it's a bit strong.
Right.
You know, I think people have to be accountable for their own actions.
That's different.
Slightly toned down a little bit.
But, absolutely. Because it's got to a point now where obesity and diabetes and things are actually starting to cost the NHS more than tobacco.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate your time, Sally.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Cheers. Appreciate your time, Janice.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate your time.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
On whether or not food labelling actually changes our minds. I think the consensus is that yes, it does change our minds, but the problem is whether or not it's changing our minds in the right way, whether or not it's actually showing us what is healthy and what is not healthy. I mean, I propose doubling 5 a day and having those little stickers saying can cause obesity and diabetes on certain foods. So yeah, if you want to get involved in that, go to www.double5aday.org. But in the meantime, now it's Unstoppable Sam, where I'm going to be shouting, I am unstoppable 10 times, right here, right now. We've got RBS just over here, Spitalfields Market just over here, and lots of city people that are unexpected of what I'm about to do. So here we go in 3, 2, 1, and I am unstoppable! 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 I am unstoppable, and I am unstoppable. So hopefully that's inspired you to become unstoppable this week. And until next week, be well and smash it out.